Alright guys, welcome back to another video. If you guys have watched any of my other videos on walleye fishing, you know I'm always trying to give you guys some tips and tricks. And so what I've found is a couple new, cheaper products that's going to help you with your storage in the boat for your planer boards, as well as memory devices for how far your rods are set back from the planer board. So I'm going to show you guys those right now, and then we're going to get to installing them. Alright, so first up we have the dial backs. So my buddy Brian, that you guys have seen on the channel before, and his friend Chris came up with these memory devices, and essentially they have these dials in there that you can set to however far you've set your rods back from the planer boards so that you don't forget. And the way that I have installed these is I have these rod trees, and I took these command strips and I put one on the inside here, and then the other side is sitting on the rod tree itself. So all I have to do when I want to put this on is just press it, and it's on there. So you secure it, it's not going anywhere. This is how I do it. It comes with a slot here to put a zip tie, so you can zip tie them for permanent. They're a little wider than my rod trees, so I don't want them to break when I store them because I just put them under the floor. But I mean, out in the water, these things do great. Gives you an idea of what your rods were set back, especially if you're running more rods. I generally only run 3 because I'm usually by myself, and so it's a little easier for me to remember. But having this to set, you know, it's super easy, it's quick. And if you're trolling for a while and you don't catch anything, and then all of a sudden you're moving rods around, this is just a phenomenal piece of equipment to remind you where your rods were set, so you can go right back to where you were. These are pretty inexpensive. It's $20 for 6 of them. You can check them out on their site. Go to Facebook and look up Dial Back Precision Trolling on Facebook, and it'll take you right to their site. Now, next up, we've got this planer board storage rack. I bought this one. It's a 4-board rack. Since I'm only running 3, maybe 4 rods, this is all I need for now. But this is from Diver Storage, and it's 3D printed just like the dial backs. And for 35 bucks, you can get a 4-board holder. And so it's really nice. Your boards go in, they strap here, and keep everything in. So I'm going to get this one installed. You guys saw the dial backs are installed, but this one is going to go right here where this other rod holder is. I don't need that. I use this one for my net. I don't need that one anymore, so this can sit right here and have plenty of room. So we're going to get to it. And I think the easiest thing here is we're just going to snap. Alright, so a few screws later, we've got this thing in. It is in there solid. It's going to be super nice to have this. So the way that this works is you've got these straps. You just take your board just like that, and then there's little knobs down here, and this just folds over. Now your board's secured. So this will be nice for me, just being able to keep everything in one spot. I do have them in my bag right now, but having a couple extra boards in there, and then having the ones that I always use sit out here, it's going to be really nice. Alright, so there we go. Now it almost looks like I know what I'm doing when it comes to walleye fishing. So there you guys have it. Couple pieces of equipment that are just going to make your lives a little bit easier when you're out trolling, especially if you're like me and you troll by yourself most of the time. These just help you keep yourself dialed in and making sure that you guys are out there catching some walleye. So making things a little bit easier. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. You guys can check out the Diver Storage page and the Dial Back page both below. It's going to take you to both of their Facebook pages. Make sure to give them a like, let them know that I sent you. And if you guys watch the podcast with dial back, you'll be able to save some money, so be looking out for that. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, share this with your friends, show them these products, check out the Too Many Hobbies podcast, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.